when you talk about accessibility and accessibility of all things online for all people, I think the concepts that were new to me the most were skipping repetitive elements on a page and not relying on color alone, plus making JavaScript accessible. So those are a few of the ones that I had not either heard about or seen before, and I am interested in learning more about those so that as the school year begins and there's the possibility of being online, that I know that all of my students and their families that would be helping them would be able to access what materials I am expecting them to use online. I already make sure that I try to use clear, easy to read fonts and make sure that they have the ability to use text to speech, because I learned last year, my EL students, it was better for them if they could hear it rather than read it. So I've always tried to make sure that I have those things available to my students. Also, I think the most important accessibility feature that was in those two articles was the UDL scan. I feel that this is important because it gives us current resources and tools that can help me as a teacher determine the accessibility of blended and online content. And at this point in time where schools may be doing blended and online content, I think that's a very important piece that teachers need to have so they can quickly go down a list and say, okay, have I met this accessibility and this accessibility? Oh, I didn't think about this accessibility for this assignment or this material, and I'm going to make sure that I do it. Especially when we're looking at things like closed captioning, I didn't realize that there was a way that you can actually add closed captioning to a video. I want to look at that more and see if there is a way that you can actually add closed captioning to videos that have already been made or videos that you find online, because I do use videos, especially in history and science. So those would be some other things that I would be looking for, and I think using that UDL scan will help me be a better teacher in the fact that I will be making more things accessible to more of my students.